Hello guys, I hope all of you are doing well. I'm sorry that we couldn't continue with our classes. I really missed the classes. We used to meet and we used to discuss a lot of things. We were having a good run, but it has changed right now. Before getting into the detail of courses or whatever we would like to talk, let me tell you a story. There is a famous name in anthropology, Margaret Mead. Margaret Mead was once asked in the class, her students asked her the question, what was the beginning of civilization? How did civilization begin? Expected answers are language, writing, pottery, gardening, or agriculture, whatever. But this was not the answer. The answer was civilization began when for the first time a thigh bone was broken and healed. In earlier human societies, one had to be physically fit to move, to hunt, to run, and everything. And once your thigh bone was broken, you just lie there on the ground, waiting for animals to tear you apart, at the mercy of nature. So she explained that the thigh bone broken and healed means that somebody had taken their time to take care of that person. And that sacrifice of their time, they could have done anything else. They were busy hunting. It was a very instant society. You hunt, you eat, you don't hunt, you don't eat. That's the emotion that we know as compassion. We are there right now. Somehow, some people say civilization has gone full circle and we have to relearn things that our ancestors used to practice or unlearn what we have learned in our recent past. But right now, before going into this compassionate exercise, you have to take good care of yourself. Like you are home, you already know what you have to do. I won't repeat that for you. Wash your hands, socially distance yourself if you can afford that. Some of us can afford that, many of us can't, because it's more of a middle class phenomenon, social distancing. Social distancing needs social security, economic and financial security to afford social distancing. So I won't preach social distancing, but there are many ways to help yourself, you know those. But that said, we can do a lot of things. Like I always wish to vlog. I couldn't. Right now I have the opportunity. Once I'm done with your videos, I'll do more. I always thought that I could do vlogging, but I couldn't because I was just busy in my routine. So you can choose, you can go back to those hobbies that you wish to have and you can still practice them, because it's going to be tough. These are going to be a tough couple of months, and this is summer too. So take good care of your diet also. Like good diet in Pakistan fortunately is not too costly. It's like you can choose good diet and you can save money too. So this is kind of a blessing in this country. And also you can do some exercise, whatever you can afford. You have a gym at home, or you can just have a skipping rope. keep fit. I don't want you to be kind of adding 5 kilos when I see you again. No problem if you wish to be like that. That's your own decision. But it's good that you remain fit, you have a good diet, you have good hobbies, you choose good media. And media doesn't simply mean television, news and stuff like that, but you can choose good readings, you can choose, there is a lot going on, audiobooks are being offered for free. I'll share the websites or the links where you can find good books, and I already saw a couple of classics that I always like to read, and these are in audio format, and it's always a pleasure. Like A Picture of Dorian Gray, you can, if you are an Oscar Wilde fan, The Picture of Dorian Gray is there, audiobook for free. So I'll share the links. Now we come to another part of that. The first thing before going into the courses that I would like you to do is to fill a questionnaire for me, and it's not kind of a scientific questionnaire in that sense that I want to measure something, but it's just simply we need to confirm certain things about you, like we need to know whether your email is working, we need to know whether you can have access to Moodle where you are right now, we need to know your physical home address wherever you are, where we can post stuff if needed, and internet connectivity. What kind of internet are you using? What kind of gadgets do you have? Are you restricted to your phone, or is there a laptop, a PC, whatever? And another additional question would be whether you have enough space that you can sit separately and study, because all these are kind of questions which are socio-economic and political, not political, but basically socio-economic and cultural, and we would really like to know how we can support you best in the learning process, because if there is some problem, I can share the information. If I can help myself, I'll try to help myself, but if needed, I can share the information with university and they can access you. We are looking for options which are more and more helpful for you. So that would be really great. Please fill that questionnaire. I'll send it as an attachment, a Word document. Download the Word document, fill it. If you want to fill it like on the computer, that's fine. If you want to fill it on as a print and send me a scan, whatever, but I would love to have the data about everything. Now when we come to the courses, what I'm going to do is, and one more question that I'll add to that questionnaire is, what would be the best way that you would like to study? Like, you give me your preference. I can't promise anything. I can't say that I'll just make sure that each and everybody gets their own method approved, and please don't say that you don't want to study, because that's not an option. So I would really like to know what your options are, how do you weigh the studies, and I'll try to make sure that we are communicating in a manner which is kind of useful for you also, and naturally that it's my responsibility to make sure that you get all the information. The information that you will be getting will be, right now I have 3 platforms in mind. It's Moodle, email, and the Facebook page. One of the courses, International Journalism, already has a Facebook page. They are sharing it with students in Australia, so they are kind of on the way to it. The other 2 classes, they'll also have a Facebook page. I'll invite you to that. So we will have kind of multi-pronged kind of an approach to it. We'll have more platforms to communicate that if one fails, the other one works, and we can add to those. Also, please do participate in the discussions. I'll be sharing videos and PowerPoints which will explain the videos. The videos will basically explain the main themes that I'll cut for you for the rest of the weeks. Like 5 themes, I think we'll do 5 main themes. One of the videos will be kind of a backgrounder which will sum up the course that we have already studied. So I'll try to develop 1 or 2 videos and the material that you have a continuity at hand with you, you have a full course in hand, and then there is no problem. So that I think we'll do well. And that said, I think there is one thing that I'll request you to do, is that since we are at a distance and we have to help each other in making this work, I always wish that all the students get the best possible grades. And as I always tell you in the class, that my job is that when a semester ends, the most unwilling amongst you also have something to take with them. I'm always hopeful and I'm always optimistic about the fact that students take a lot. And I always believe in the capacity of young men and women to get the best out of everything. And I always try to adjust my own very self to your needs, and I'll do it, I'll keep doing it, but I'll request you to be honest. So if you are unable to complete an assignment in time, please do let me know, do inform me in advance and be honest with me, that we can just make sure that whatever help you need is offered. Because I have to make a differentiation between students who might be having problems not doing something, and students, and I'm saying that, but I have to say that the students that really don't care about the process. I'm sure that nobody is amongst you is the kind of a person who doesn't care about it. But if you don't inform me, if you don't participate, if you don't respond, I am forced to think that you might not be interested. So there shouldn't be any communication gap. You can write to me and I'll try to respond as quickly as possible. You can write about anything. There are no stupid questions, and I'll respond to the ones that I think that is my job to respond or I can help. I won't respond to the ones which are not relevant, and if I fail to respond, please don't consider it anything rude, but it's considered kind of human weakness, which is part of every person's life. So that's it for now, and I wish you well. And I'll be sharing the rest of the information in the coming days, and I'm sure that we'll have a very nice run. So take good care of yourself, enjoy your time, help others, be compassionate, and try to make good use of your time. Thank you.